So the creators of Simpson made an exact replica of the Simpsons house, like outside and inside. Look at it! So the reason they made it is because they wanted to give it away to a lucky fan. So somebody wins, right? And instead he's like,
can I take a cash prize?
And doesn't take the house. Not a true fan. But I mean, in all honesty, if you're a grown adult, like you probably don't want to live in this house, other than if you're me, because I'll never grow up. But like, yeah, this looks a little bit like cartoony. I can understand, I guess. Still a fake fan. I'm joking. Here is Minnie Mouse's house in Florida. But if they're married, why do they live separately? Also, I have a lot of questions. Why does she have a mousetrap in her house? Like, she could capture herself by accident one day, and we never have those cartoons. Somebody in Portugal decided that this boulder looked exactly like the Flintstones house, so they're like, let's make it. And they made it. The outside might not look that great, but the inside is hella cool. I would live in that rock any day. I say you should live in whatever house you can, unless you can live in Batman's house. In that case, always live in Batman's house. And look what it looks like during the day. It's like even more impressive. Oh, it's so cool. I just want to see if there's like a Batmobile parked anywhere. I'm looking, I don't see one. It's probably in the Batcave. You know what else wouldn't be so bad? Living in the little house from the Little House on the Prairie. I mean, look at that view though. I don't care how little the house is. Like, view is everything. Like, that's so beautiful. I could just stare at that view every day and just be inspired. I am such a sucker for like a beautiful view. The mountains, they're so pretty. I love mountains too. Mountains are like gorgeous. Okay, if you guys have any pets, you have to show this to your pets, okay? It's a replica of Snoopy's house from Charlie Brown. And they've like turned it into an information desk. But I would still live there. And then I'd have people knocking on my window and being like, oh, how do I get here? And I'd be like, I'm trying to sleep. Or like, I'm just filming a video. Okay, maybe I shouldn't live there. It'd be hella annoying. I mean, I wouldn't mind living in Barbie's house. It definitely wouldn't be a problem, that's for sure. I mean, I love the color pink. I think those right there. I love the color pink. I'm down, I'm so down. Okay, Barbie, I'm moving in. I got my bags packed and I'm coming. The house is beautiful, but the most important thing of them all is look at this walk-in closet. Look at all those shoes.
Sorry.
It's to die for. Like, Barbie just be living her best life. Oh, this Hello Kitty house is adorable. I love how they made the little bow a window. So cute. It gets even cuter on the inside. The inside is just perfect. It's the house from Up. I don't know why I'm crying. I figured since it's a Pixar house, that's what you're supposed to do. No, but on a real note, like, if you don't cry during Pixar movies, like, are you even human? Somebody built an exact replica of Snow White's house. Look how cool it is. I love it. They say it comes fully equipped too, but unfortunately, no dwarves come included. And there's some strange looking apples in the fridge that I wouldn't eat. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. It's here, the house you've been waiting for. Somebody actually made the SpongeBob house, but it's not under the sea. Unfortunately. That would have made it extra cool. They even have a SpongeBob vacation villa, and the inside's pretty cool too. Look! It's sweet! I love the hanging chair. Like, the hanging chair brings me life. I want it all. The only thing that is missing is a pet snail. Where's my pet snail? And if you want some ocean views, you can always stay at Patrick's house. Okay, I'm joking. This is just a picture of a rock I found. But did you believe me? Not even for a second? Come on, you believed me. I know you did. And I'm also pretty sure you can't stay at Squidward's house because the door looks pretty painted on. Unless there's some secret entrance through the eyes. Just like squeeze in. It'd be very inconvenient. Oh, and this is a house from Family Guy. Guys, I'm obsessed. These houses are so much fun. Now I wish I lived in a cool, like, cartoon house that's really a real life house. Cartoon houses in real life. And the palace from Aladdin was actually recreated in real life as well. Except the real version was created hundreds of years before the movie. So this palace in the movie is actually based on the Taj Mahal. Doesn't it look like quite similar? So in the movie, they clearly drew some inspiration. It's so pretty. I want to see it one day. I wonder how long this took to build. Damn. The terminal from WreckIt Ralph. I'm good. The terminal from WreckIt Ralph was also inspired by a real-life location. The Grand Central Station in New York, which actually looks pretty identical. Another location that was inspired by a real-life location is Snow White's castle. So next time you want to live out your best fairy tale life, make sure you visit the actual castle it was based on in Spain. That's beautiful and also looks terrifying to climb up to. Like, I feel like people have died down this cliff. But for real, it's so high up on a hill, but it's pretty. Also looks cold. And for us, on the shorter side, we have the Hobbit house. It actually looks pretty cozy on the inside, believe it or not. What do you think? Would you guys live here? I would. I would live in almost any of these houses, except for Snoopy. We've decided on that. And here we have a Star Wars inspired house. It's pretty cool. But like, are these stairs how you get up there? I was like, how do you get upstairs? Do you fly? Here we have a house that was inspired by the Jetsons futuristic house. They kind of look pretty similar actually, except this one looks a lot more dangerous because it's just standing on two little skinny poles. And this one, it looks like it's supported better, but I can't tell. The Home Alone house is an actual house that somebody bought for like $1.8 million. You must have really liked the movies if you bought it for that much. But I mean, it's also a really big, nice house. Maybe they didn't even know about the movies. But aren't they afraid that the bandits are always gonna be breaking in? The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air's house is an actual house, not just a set. But it's not actually in Bel-Air. It's located somewhere else. In Brentwood, wherever that is. Did you guys know that Harry Potter's house is for sale? Yeah, the house that Harry Potter grew in at 4 Privet Drive. And it's going for approximately $617,000. So if you've just got that money lying around, it could be yours. Who knows? Maybe they'll invite you to Hogwarts. And in case you're wondering, yes, there actually is a cupboard under the stairs. You know that big southern house that Forrest Gump lives in? Well, it doesn't exist anymore because while it was real, they did build it. They didn't build it to code. So literally after the movie was filmed, they tore it down. That's so sad. I mean, if you're gonna take the effort to build a house, why not just build it to code and then the house is there forever? The beautiful kingdom of Tangled actually exists in real life in France. What? How did I not know this beauty existed? It's so cool. It's actually a popular attraction for tourists. I want to be one of those tourists one day. The village from Emperor's New Groove, by the way, love that movie. It's a real place in Peru. Look, I want to see all these places. This is just making me itch to go travel. I love it. The Emperor's home in Mulan is actually the Forbidden City in China. Honestly, Mulan is one of my favorite Disney movies. If you haven't seen it, then like, what are you doing? I love all of it. I want to sing all the songs all the time, and I'm like really annoying because people hate it when I sing. That beautiful chapel in the movie Frozen, it's actually inspired by St. Olaf's Church in Norway. And his name is Olaf? Wasn't Olaf the name of the snowman? What? These are like some crazy Easter eggs I had no idea about. So even Elsa's palace was inspired by a hotel in Montreal, Canada. And this hotel is so cool because they build it out of ice and they build it every year. So obviously it melts. And then next year they like build it again out of ice blocks. Like the amount of effort that must go into it. So every year it looks a little bit different, but I think that's so cool. I want to go there, but I also hate the cold. So maybe I'll just stay here. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you all so much. Stay awesome, stay sweet, and don't forget to be nice to each other. Bye-bye.